exploit that weakness is without Neymar.
Well, there lies the big question. I think home advantage will obviously play a big part for them. They're going to be playing for him. They're going to be playing to get to the final for their captain, Thiago Silva. They've got a togetherness. They've got a wily old manager who's been there and done it before, and put all that together. And I think that will be a huge help to them.
Been a bit of a lack of discipline about this Brazilian side at times.
Very much so. I mean, Fernandinho's committed about 26 offences, and he's been very, very lucky at times to stay on the pitch. They're absolutely brilliant, but when your team's just been beaten by the margins that we've just seen, then there's not a lot of good news, is there?
And the other side of the story, of course, for the desolation of Brazil, elation there for these supporters. A word on Germany's performance, because it was quite something.
They were ruthless, they were clinical. Right from the very first minute, they showed their intentions. They got after the ball, they didn't give them any space, and their one-touch and two-touch passing was fantastic. It was great to watch. Yes, you can criticise the defensive errors from the Brazilians, but the Germans made it. They made it easy. You've got to go out there and you've got to show what you're made of, and the Germans did that. And they did it for the game was won at half-time, obviously, but also second half. I think it tells a lot about the players' mentality, because players can switch off in a game. 5-0 up, you think we've done the hard part, right? We'll just take it easy in the second half. They wanted to go out and get more goals. That's how ruthless they are.
This Brazilian team really didn't have a structure from the word go. I mean, the great Brazilian teams in 70 and 82 didn't really play with a structure, but they were that good it didn't really matter. This team was so ordinary. They needed a structure. They needed a leader. They needed communication, and they had nothing. And
he was missing. Rio, we talked prior to the game tonight that such the excitement we've had in this tournament, but the one thing we perhaps lacked was a great team. Have we found one?
I think we have, yeah. I think they've been showing glimpses of this in the previous tournaments leading up to this. This is a generation of players who are becoming used to winning and getting deep into tournaments and getting to the latter stages. I think here.